excited. We are back for Honest Conversations, our next episode. And we left off talking about, kind of the first few moments of knowing that, you were no longer going back to your job that you'd been at for a few years for, COVID-19 reasons.
Yep.
And in my situation, very different. I didn't lose my job because of COVID. It was determined that my employment was no longer needed in the organization that I had, and I had the opportunity to make a decision and move forward with building, what I wanted to build, and I wanted to for so long. And I think back to those moments, never forget it. I can visualize it in my mind, driving home from work, getting that call. And it was that moment of guilt of I wanted to say goodbye to everybody.
Ugh.
And I had built relational equity for 21 years.
Ugh.
And I knew I wouldn't see anybody anymore. And for
Heartbreaking.
me, that was a huge burden because I loved so many people. And so what I did, this is just something to share with everybody, what really helped me get through it, was I went home and I wrote a letter. Just what I wanted to say and what the impact they had on me, and really why I made the decision to move forward.
Yeah.
Follow what I felt was right for me. And that's really the process that started me with the acceptance and the reality that it's really happening.
Yeah.
As scary as it was, yeah, but writing it out just helped me accept it so I could start putting my energy into my future.
So important.
What about you?
Yeah, it's exactly that. I am a people-driven individual, and my jobs require me to want to be involved with people. And when I got the call that my job was eliminated due to COVID-19, it wasn't just my job that was eliminated, it was my email. So for 8 years, all my contacts were in my email. Now, did I think when I left on that Friday that I needed to get my email contacts? No. Did I think that was going to happen? No. So when I didn't have the opportunity to say goodbye to anybody, not the students, the committees that I was part of, I was on the board for an association, I couldn't say goodbye to anybody. So the feeling of loss was amplified because of that. And it was a very intense moment. So when they were telling me that it was eliminated, I couldn't really respond because my mind was going, okay, so my email's gone in a second. What do I do? So while you wrote it down, I actually went to individual messaging to students that had connected with me on social media. I put a letter out on social media, whether it was LinkedIn or Instagram or Facebook, to let people know that I wasn't there because I needed to talk to them because I didn't have any other opportunity. So the loss there, I needed to close that to move forward, for them to know that I cared about them, that I didn't leave them. I was left. I was told I had to leave. And it was so uplifting, the messages that I got back, that it really, like you, it helped me position myself in a place to move forward from something that I was so familiar with for so many years.
I think this may sound, just needy, but I think as humans, we need to know that we're validated in those moments, that we did have meaning and we did provide value when sometimes, when we're in those tough times, towards the end, we knew that, God, did we really provide value any longer? And I think that brought us validation to have closure and hear from the people that we impacted.
Absolutely. And honestly, I've never felt like that before in my life. I had more students in particular, because of the ones I work with on a daily basis, that validated our time together. So nail on the head. It was absolutely a fantastic moment.
Yeah. So tip number 1 is you've got to find closure, whether it's you write it out, you talk to people, but do not be afraid to be vulnerable, because you've got to find closure so you can focus your energy towards the future.
Absolutely.
So that's what I would share with everybody today.